first carry for Raheem Mostert. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action with Ryan. Side by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A gain of 20.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Chicago.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still.
And it'll be intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And certainly, look, you're on the road in the playoffs. That is a suboptimal start, opening drive INT.
And, partner, sometimes I wonder, do these teams talk about it to such an extent that maybe you almost talk yourself into the turnover when you're trying to avoid it?
Yeah, maybe they get a little too worried about keeping the football, and then you give it to the other team right off the bat. And, look, we said it, on the road, this is just a terrible, terrible start for them.
It is, and now they've got to rely on their defense.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a carry for Jacobs, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
He was brought down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
I really don't know where to go with this one. He caught the pass, but in the opposite direction towards his own end zone. That's not one you get every game.
They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he finds Cole. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
But this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
That's to his running back, complete. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he's going to be met at about the 43. A gain of 3, second down.
43-yard line.
We're scoreless after 1.
End of the first quarter with no score.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a 36-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And Frank Galladay, that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. And that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Things could just not have started any better for them. They get the turnover, the football right away, able to capitalize on offense for 6.
And we're talking about setting a tone in any game, right? The first points of a ball game, how about during the playoffs? Vitally important, and they've done that in this one.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now a nice throw here right side. He rolls it in. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 45 yards from the 34 now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Ryan. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30, the 40, 30, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, but they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down, Chicago.
Here's Mostert. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Dante Hightower.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
First down.
Play action. Ryan. He'll buy some time right. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Bears draw a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work,
double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Ryan. And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard.
They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, a trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On third down, Jacobs. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the first down marker. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He was brought down by Malik Harrison. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. at the Lions' 42-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down?
Down by Malik Harrison. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third.
They go play action now. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Excellent play there on third down. Give them 25 yards.
Down Bears.
From the red zone now, here's Ryan on first down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense where you can stand for it.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, Warren. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
Here's Jacobs. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Running is Jacobs. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Jordan White.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
It's now 3rd and 4.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be complete to Cook. And he will have the first down, but it winds up paying for it pretty good. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards.
And at the 50-yard line.
And running the jet sweep here to Parker. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They will run the draw with Jacobs. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. Able to connect, incomplete. But give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up near the 34. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing, look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway, touchdown, Chicago. Raheem Mostert, 54 yards, and the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game.
The kick.
And his kick is right through.
Makes the score Bears 15, Lions 14.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will make it into the end zone. And they're getting down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
6-yard line.
Jacobs now. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the 35.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Danico Autry is in on the stop.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Bears' 35-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And nice yardage right off the bat here as he's up to about the 24-yard line.
Kenny Moore brought him down.
He's brought down there by Kenny Moore. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
The 26-yard line.
Once again, it's Mostert. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Gain on the tackle. It's a gain of 10. First down, Chicago.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first. Mostert, and he drops the ball. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, it becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
A gain of 2 brings up second.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. To him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's third and 6. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So now it'll all come down to Robbie Gould.
For the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
And in doing so, he sends them to the NFC title game. The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Ford Field. Friday sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. For the right to head to Los Angeles for Super Bowl 56, it's time for the NFC Championship game. Here we go. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled
a nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On second down, Jacobs. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Keenum now to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
22.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
He gets this one to the 17-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the gun, it's Keenum. Steps away, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop? Offense feeling their momentum that they've generated and turning it into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ballgame.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Matt Judon leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Well, what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe.
On 3rd down, you'll give them that. You just want to make sure that you play the first down line. They were able to get him down and force the punt.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Devin McCourty there defensively.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. They run it with Jacobs. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them,
accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Rams 7, Lions nothing.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Corey Willis just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
The Rams take over 1st and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play. Yeah. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line.
7-yard loss.
They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A shotgun snap for Keenan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to the offense.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
There on the stop.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Rifles one incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll be well short of the first down as he's stopped again right at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
The kick by Gold is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time.
By the way, I said their time. I meant just either not the time, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Keenum. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Keenum on 3rd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
2-yard line.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, Coach. Break it down.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
The 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, Keenum. That's complete right around the 8. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line.
The tackle made.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
To me, that's a terrific run on 1st and goal with the 3. They got 2 yards. I'd line right back up and give it to him again.
Second and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
First down, Detroit.
On first down, it's Jacobs, and he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
25-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers. They'll get this one to Galladay, and they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time through the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a real tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And he's going to have a Rams first down as he gets us up past the 30 to the 32. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
He was brought down by Malik Harrison. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 36, Keenum caught left side by Hilton. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Now they try the right side here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Keenum. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
16-yard line.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 3rd and short.
Down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun, here's Keenum. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
And the Lions first down.
Working from the gun. Rodgers flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. 1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. He's going to flip the ball here to his running back. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to throw, Keenum. Now they go screen. It's complete. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. T.Y. Hilton, 59 yards. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
Brandon McManus lining up for the extra point.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot at the big game, their big playability. They can strike from anywhere.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker complete. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
Lions.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Keenum. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Josh Jacobs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Score Lions 17. Rams 14. Robbie Gould.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
On the return. The Rams take over first.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or maybe just throw it out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on it. And the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's able to take this way down into Detroit territory. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the 20.
There with a tackle, Dietrich Wise Jr.
It's 2nd and 8.
Once again, it's Jacobs. Taken down at the 41-yard line. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Lions will use the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To throw is Rodgers. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. as he'll go for the two-point conversion.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And the hands team for the Rams able to secure the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Rolling to his left. This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel. And then hand. This is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20.